Get ready and learn easy. Welcome to Max channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello, welcome class. So in this video we are going to see second chapter polynomial, the relationship between zeros and the coefficient of a polynomial. So we are going to see the relations between the zero and the coefficients of the polynomial. This coefficients means that is x squared's coefficient, x coefficient and x cube coefficient. What is the relation between the zeros of the equations and the coefficient? Okay. Now we know the three types of polynomial equation. One is first linear polynomial, and second one is quadratic, and third one is cubic. This means linear polynomial have the degree of 1, that's x degree is 1, and quadratic have the degree of 2, and cubic have the degree of 3. So these three polynomials, we are going to see the coefficient and zero relationship. Now first let us go with linear polynomial is in this type ax plus b, means the zero of this particular linear polynomial is represented by minus b by a, that is constant, minus of constant divided by coefficient of x. This is what the zero of this polynomial ax plus b. So zero of a linear polynomial is represented by minus b by a. Similarly, for zero of the quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial, we have to see. Now we are going to see the quadratic polynomial. Say p of x is 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Here the coefficient of x square, that is the degree 2, hence it is called the quadratic polynomial, right? Here we have to find the zero for this polynomial, right? So for quadratic polynomial we have 2 zeros, for cubic polynomial we have 3 zeros. To find the zero of this polynomial, we have to split this middle term by factorization method. For this, here we have 2 is the coefficient of x square and constant. We have to multiply these 2, means this will give 12. We have to split this 12 into 2 terms. If we are multiplying these 2 terms, we need to get the 12. And if we are adding the both terms, we have to get this coefficient of x minus 6. So I am splitting this 12 into 2 parts, 6 and 2. If we multiply 6 and 2, 6 2s are 12. That 12 will come. If we add minus 6 and minus 2, we can get this minus 8. Now rewriting this equation, this 2x square is there. For this minus 8x, we are writing minus 6x minus of 2x. If we add this minus 6x minus 2x, it will give minus 8x, right? So 2x square minus 6x minus 2x. So in the place of 8x, we are writing minus 6x minus 2x plus 6. Now here see in the first two, we can able to take out this 2x from commonly this 2. Okay. So now we are taking out 2x commonly. Here x will be remaining minus, here 3 will be remaining. Multiply this 2x into x will give 2x square and 2x minus 3. So we have to multiply 2 into 3, it will give 6. X into 1 is x. So minus of 6x. Now we are taking this minus 2 outside, so the remaining will be x minus 3 here. Now commonly we have x minus 3, so we are taking this x minus 3 outside, the remaining till 2x minus 2 will be here. Now equating these two will give us 0. These are the factors for this polynomial, that is quadratic polynomial. So now see here we have commonly 2, so I am taking these 2 outside. Now the equation will come as x minus 1 into x minus 3. This will give us this x minus 1 is equal to 0, that is x is equal to 1, and x minus 3 is equal to 0, that will give us x is equal to 3. So see here, if the value of x is 1, this polynomial equation will become 0. Okay, and if the value of x is 3, if you are substituting 3 for this equation, the p of x, that is polynomial, will become 0. So these two values of x we are substituting in the polynomial, it will give us 0. Hence these two are the 0 of this polynomial. So if a quadratic polynomial they had given, we have 2 zeros. If they had given cubic polynomial, we have 3 zeros. That is what represented here. Now we have to find the product of the zeros and addition sum of the zeros. They are going to express this in a formula by mentioning some assuming some characters for the x. Okay, now to find the product of and sum of the zeros. So here this polynomial has two zeros. If the zeros of two zeros is mentioned as x is 1 and 3, for the polynomial x p of x will become 0 means, well, we are applying for x1 and x3. If we adding these two, we will get 4. How this 4 will come? We have to see this. If this minus 8, that is coefficient of x, is divided by 2, this minus 8 divided by 2 will become minus 4. If we put minus here, this will become plus 4, right? That is what represented here. So sum of the zeros. The polynomial becomes 0 when x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. This is all the zeros of the polynomial, that is quadratic polynomial. If we adding these two, it will give us 4. This 4 how we can mention means by using this formula, that is minus of coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is minus 8. So minus of minus 8 divided by coefficient of x square. X square coefficient is 2. So divided by 2, this will give minus into minus plus, plus 8 divided by 2 will give 4. So if they are asking to find zeros of a polynomial, if we have the two factors as zeros of the polynomial, if we need to find the sum of the zeros means we use this formula, that is minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. In case of they had given to find us the product of 0. The product of 0 is what? 1 into 3. That how it comes? The constant divided by coefficient of x square. Constant is 6 and the coefficient of x square is 2. If we divided this will give us 3. They are going to mention these as here simple formulas here. Now we are going to see the formula for quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. If they ask to find a quadratic polynomial's sum and product, we have to use these formulas. Here we before we had x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. These two factors, if these two factors is we applied in this equation, this will give us 0. So hence these both are called zeros of polynomials. These zeros of the polynomials are they are taken as alpha and beta. This one is alpha, this 3 is beta. They are taken. They are assuming this for quadratic we have two zeros. These two zero polynomials are they are mentioning these two zeros as one is alpha, one is beta. So if they asked sum of the polynomials, we have to use this formula, that is minus b by a. If they had asked the product of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial means we have to use the formula, that is constant c divided by coefficient of x square, c by a. If sum means b by minus of b by a, if product means c divided by a. Similarly for cubic polynomial we have three zeros. So hence they are mentioning the zeros of a cubic polynomial, that is three zeros of a cubic polynomial. They are assuming that one is alpha, another one is beta, another one is gamma. So now for if they had given a cubic polynomial, we need to find the zeros of cubic polynomial. Sum of zeros of the cubic polynomial means we have to use this formula. So a cubic polynomial have three zeros. They will give the what is the three zeros while we are applying for the x. One is as alpha, another one is beta, another one is gamma. If we have to find the addition of these three means we use this formula minus b by a. Hence the equation of a cubic polynomial is represented here ax cube bx square plus cx plus d. And here only we have ax square bx plus c square terms and here cube terms. So from cube square and after that 1 degree of x. Now if they are asking to find the sum of the zeros means we have to use the formula alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, and the product they are asking for a cubic polynomial we have to use d divided by a, that is constant by coefficient of x cube. And in case they are asked to find this one, that is the product of first two plus addition of second two and plus the first and third product. If we are adding these three products, we can find this by using this equation c by a. This is what. And the next video we will solve the exercise 2.2 by using all those formulas. And thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe us.
தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங் அவர் சேனல். மறக்காமல் நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அண்ட் உங்களுடைய கமெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் கொஷின்ஸை மறக்காமல் கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் மென்ஷன் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.